GM crypto news announced here. It is February 22nd. And before I get this video, please read the description below on the take of the shilling of the tokens. But in any case, let's talk about the majors really quick. So Bitcoin here pretty much was grinding ever since the huge flood attack around here to 95K, went all the way up to 97K, and now it looks as if it's distributing here locally and might roll over into 95K. And the liquidation heat map does support this as well. 95K seems to be a hot liquidity zone. And currently, if you look at this pattern, it's a little bearish, but we could see that tomorrow. Sunday might be a little bloody, so prepare for that in any case. Like, I don't know. This doesn't really look bullish to me, and the liquidation heat map is telling me that it wants to go lower, so I'm a little bearish short term on Bitcoin. Like, short term means like in a day. It could honestly just bounce from here and then try to tap 98K over the next few days instead. So following this type of price action, and then what happens after that, we'll see what's going to happen. But if it was to go even lower though, because that's also a possibility, because 91K still hasn't been tested, by the way, ever since that huge liquidation. That's still a possibility, and if Bitcoin were actually spiral downwards to 91K, then the market actually does need that for a healthy grind higher. So 91K still not out of the zone, but it's lower probability than us just hitting 95K and then bouncing to 98K. But I'm more bullish for it to go to 98K because Bitcoin's actually been pretty strong lately. We need another negative catalyst for it to go to 91K and for it to perhaps even go lower to 80K. But yeah, currently right now, a little short-term bearish, but midterm wise, I'm pretty bullish. So that is my basic summary of Bitcoin. And that also means everything in the AI coins, altcoins, they're dependent on BTC right now. So it's always good to look at Bitcoin and see the price action of it to see where your ultimately go. But price action wise of the alts. So if we look at the AI coin, so ARK doing pretty good here, one of the stronger Solana AI coins. Ava is also bouncing a little bit from the bottoms here ever since it's done its huge cascade downwards. But a lot of AI coins are bouncing. Base AI, nothing. I mean, some bouncing, but I would say the strongest ones are AION and DKing. These ones are bouncing really hard from the bottom, and it's because there's a bit of a tau narrative, and these are betas to taus. And I'm saying that, of course, I'm not super shilling them, but this looks really similar to what happened with Ava here. So I'm going to show you guys Ava. So Ava's price action down here, it looks pretty similar. Distributive bullshit here, bottomed around here, and then up only rally 20x from the bottoms up to 300 million, and that happened in the span of about a month. And where do you think AION, and these guys have a new narrative, by the way, with the Tau. These are currently at the bottom here and look like they're kind of curl upwards. What do you think might happen if they follow a similar thing to Ava? So I'm looking at these ones personally. I might buy these on if we get a pullback tomorrow. Right now, I don't know, it's already gone up, but yeah, I'm looking at these, so they could be quite good, especially like compared to Ava. So yeah, I would say look at these ones. These look really good. But also Solana AI, like ARK, for example, I would say this is probably the best project on Solana right now. Extremely strong in those market conditions. But yeah, base AI, I would look at those two tokens. If we look at the meme coins though, so the meme coins on base are, some are up like Ski, for example, because it was super oversold. Some of them are just going sideways like Hecat here. And if we look at Solana memes, well, one of the strongest Solana memes right now is Michi. So Michi's bouncing really nicely from the bottoms here. It was very much up 30%. I think it's stronger than even Popcat here, but that's really interesting to see that Michi is probably the strongest Solana meme coin, but it's only Michi. Like literally nothing else on the meme coins are doing good. Everything is just going sideways. They're still bottoming while AI coins are bouncing to artists. So I would look at those. So personally, altcoin wise, my favorite currently, like in terms of absolute relative strength, is AION, DKing, and AUDIC. I don't have all of them, by the way, but I might look to get those other ones. But if you also compare it to memes, though, like the only strong meme coin I think right now is Michi. But yeah, so let's look at these. This is Lazarus. They just stole 1.46 billion from Bybit, and they didn't break the code. They broke the people. Here's an untold story of how they did it and why no one's truly safe. So essentially, Kim Jong-un, he and his group in North Korea were hacking the crypto people from Bybit for $1.46 billion of Ethereum. So I'm going to read you guys the story, but Lazarus is a state-backed North Korean hacking group. They stole billions from banks, crypto exchanges, and DeFi protocols, and now they pulled off the biggest crypto heist in history. But how? Well, wanted by the FBI, Kim Il, Chon Chang Hyuk, Park Jin Hyuk. But yeah, these guys are getting absolutely wrecked here. But There was no code exploit, no leaked private keys. Bybit's own multi-sig signers approved the transactions. They thought they were signing routine transfer. Instead, they were handing over their entire cold wallet. But that raises a terrifying question. How the lasers knew exactly how to target? A multi-sig wallet requires multiple signers. Even one refused to sign, the hack would fail. But they all signed. That means lasers didn't just hack Bybit, they knew who to manipulate. There are only a few ways to get that kind of information. One, inside job, someone leaked the signer list. Two, social engineering, lasers studied their emails and behavior. Three, device compromise. One or more signs of infected malware. This means other exchanges are at risk too. Today, Ledger stole 0.42% of all Ethereum. It means they own more than the Ethereum Foundation, more than Vitalik Buterin, and more than Fidelity. But laundering that much ETH without detection isn't easy. In previous attacks, Lasers has used bridging other blockchains, on-chain mixing services, OTC trading via illicit brokers. Will they try the same tactics again? Which is, yeah, I mean, well, how else are they going to do it? Investigators quickly flagged the 53 wallets holding the stolen ETH. Any attempt to cash out or swap funds would immediately raise red flags, but lasers are in no hurry. In 2022, chain analysis found lasers still held 50 million from hacks 6 years ago. They didn't cash out fast, they wait, and no one's ever got their money back, not once. Lasers doesn't negotiate, they don't return funds, so what happens to users? Bybit's Ben Zhou addressed the criticism publicly. Client funds are one-on-one banked. We have enough liquidity to cover withdrawals. All other wallets remain secure so far. No bank run. But this is the first time it happened and it won't be the last. So how do you stay safe? Follow these simple steps. So yeah, look at these. Very, very good. Cold wall, stay cold. Never sign blind. Spread your risk. Secure your keys. Assume you're a target. Yeah. Very important to control your money here. But yeah, the story behind the Lasers North Korean group hacking situation is quite interesting, and it just shows that you can never be too careful with your coins here. Oh yeah, before I talk about the section here, it is pertaining to some suicidal stuff. So if you don't want to watch that, then skip to this time stamp here. This just should make everyone with the following think over it. If follows come responsibility. Yeah, look at this. Crypto trader who killed himself was subbed to T the Gamer. T the Gamer is notorious for shilling rug pulls to his followers even after the guy killed himself. T the Gamer shilling the coin. Yeah, so this guy, he's shilling this meme coin of some guy who died. And I'm not going to show you guys a video. You guys can look it on your own. But I'll show you guys a tweet a little later here, actually. So here it is, actually. I'm not going to show you guys the video. It's actually so graphic, but ex-user dies by suicide on live stream after losing money in meme coins. 20-year-old man died today live on X after allegedly using his last $500 on a meme coin. Before pulling the trigger, he told viewers, "If I die, make me a meme coin." On his third attempt, the gun fired, killing him. Months after his death, multiple memes launched with his name, showing how low some people would go to make quick money, scamming others in the meantime. Unlike online posts suggesting he was struggling with mental health, a recent breakup, and losing his last $500 in a meme coin scam. It's obviously quite tragic, and the video is extremely graphic. Again, you look for that on your own. I'm not linking that shit. I've seen it like 2 times, and I'm like, yeah, no, this is cooked. But essentially, a lot of people, they go through this situation, and he is probably not the first time this is happening, and he's actually broadcasting this. And a lot of people in crypto, especially, your control of your emotions is the number one thing you need to master. If you don't have control of your emotions and you make decisions like this, I'm sure that he probably had a lot of stress in his life, and of course the sweet release would be through death. Most people would think in this situation, which is why they go for it. But in that case, you have to stay in control of your emotions here. And I understand that sounds so insensitive, but a lot of people, especially with meme coins, and how they just gamble all their money away, because I'm assuming he gambled his money away and a lot of shit is going on in his life, so he's like, okay, I just don't even want to deal with this. A lot of people, they have this pressure, and they lose their money as well. I mean, we're here to make the money, but for you to make the money, you have to have emotional control and make sure that you don't end up like him. Let's look at this, where what we know about Yee's launch so far. He admits to share CA early with his rich friends and family, expects a leak so heavily bundled, snipe, centralized supply. Trenches are dry, plus celebrity meta is the most hated. He won't talk about his coin anywhere a few hours or days later. Trenches are already suffering from extractors, and one might be found around the KR community. He also want to ape. Yeah, everyone, they're trying to just donate their money to these influencers making meme coins. And Kanye West, if he does make a meme coin here, it will suck liquidity out of other coins on Solana, by the way. But if he actually does it, then but if you can play it if you're like 1 second early, but most people are not, and you're just gonna get insta rugged. So I wouldn't suggest playing it personally. But Justin, Kanye West says it's time to launch my own blockchain. This is a stupid, bro. But look at this. So this is a reveal of Kanye West where. So you're telling me the guy who rug Metalux, then slow rug DeFi apes for 22k ETH, launched a network token, raised 1 million, rug did, pulled a pre-sale for Pox, collected $172,000, and let it bleed to zero, pump and dump the Jenner token, did 10 plus other scams, just bought Kanye West account for 70 million to launch a token, you're thinking of buying it. At this point, you're not getting scammed, you're volunteering. Yeah, so this guy seems to be the person behind the Kanye West account because it seems that it was bought and he's just doing some random yaps and people think, oh, this is actually Kanye West. No, it's actually some guy that bought his account. So yeah, keep that in mind. If you want to play the Kanye West meme coin, then be my guest. But you're most likely going to be playing a very competitive game because everyone else is going to be trying to front run it. And there's going to be the whole event where this guy's also trying to rug on your ass. The probabilities are not stacked in your favor for it, is all I'm going to say. But that's pretty much all I'm saying in this video. So basically, just to summarize, we might see pullback on Sunday, like a little bit of blood. But I would say it might be a good time to stack up on more Bitcoin. Alts, I would still say look at AI and look at the ones I was saying beforehand. I think they're the best options. Arc, Aeon, D King. But that's pretty much all I'm saying in this video, and I'll see you guys.